I've won a lot of leagues, dog. But that winning that league with all the different obstacles we had to go through was like seriously an accomplishment. And on the shit that we were bowling on, like, bruh, Marcus got 16 pins. Chris got 16 pins. The thing is based out of 225, dog, or 220. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And they got 16 pins, dog. Like, that shit is not a game. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the sheet real quick, so I can really see what they averages are. Why that shit not loading up? Oh, there it go. Marcus averages 209. Marcus and Chris's averages are 209. It's out of 225 for sure, cause or 220. Yeah, it's gotta be 220. It can't be 225. I got 9 pins with 218, maybe 230. Percentage out of 230. Yeah. He gets 16 pins, both of them. I get 9. Derek get 5. You know what I'm saying? Bruh. Imagine if that's the only league I bowl. What? I'm gonna use 219? You crazy. Let me see if this junk working. Let's go. Nah, for real. I just bought that league for 2 years. For sure, dog. I'm be like, oh. Post my little game real quick. Niggas can watch if they want to. But no, dog, I threw, and this is how different the shit was. First pair, I threw Widow 2.0 hybrid. All of these were from similar zones, like third, like I said, in between third and fourth arrow. At some point, I got to the fourth arrow, and then left for the fourth arrow. So I'm talking about with my targeting, obviously, not my feet. First pair, I was throwing the Widow Hybrid 2.0. I threw the GB a little bit and ended up in the MV Tour, right? Second pair, I threw the Vibe and the Tundra. So that just tells you how different the second pair was. And then the last pair, I threw this. I started with the 2.0 the first game and switched into the Vibe. So it started as tight as the first pair and then got to where the second pair got to. Like, that shit was stretch your wrist. I'm trying to tell you. Alright, bro, I sent it. What? What about it? Did you not hear me?
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature.
Okay.
All your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call hit boys for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, my swing.
Could you not interject?
If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Let's reflect times I try to collect mines from complex.
That's because AJ was interjecting. You just can't hear AJ. Could you have interjected? Oh, my man's here.
Although I'm truly a Renaissance starter, my mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father, but why bother explaining my feelings?
Okay.
Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. All right.
The first open back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Tonight, it's a good Week 9 matchup here on a Monday night between the Baltimore Ravens and the New Orleans Saints. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This defense for the Saints, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Oh, he wanted him to do that, like, punch out shit too.
Down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he's going to bull his way
about to watch my stream?
to the 48. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle, looking at each other, and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
7 yards there and a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what?
My running back
the lead guy
stuck
running
on the
pretty well,
line.
too.
Dope.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw taken in by Watkins here. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
A first down carry for Barkley. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
That's crazy, bro.
They'll go to Barkley again.
Nah, for sure he is.
He's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup.
Nah, for sure he is.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Barkley will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play. Hold it.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
I should go be going, dog. I'm trying to tell you.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point.
And my man gone.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Warner's my dude, but I'm not the find somebody else. Help him out.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I got draft picks though. I'll figure out something.
And no thought to bring this one out. They'll just go down to the knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Carr. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And this one is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down.
Man, gave me Watkins.
Fielded just inside the 30. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
I mean, I did, but I had to
offense set at the line for this next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So that if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time. He's got it.
Because Watkins ran right past him, cuz. I'm talking about right past him.
Another impressive drive. So they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words has really worked its way.
I mean, as soon as I seen him get next to that dude, I said, yep, I'm throwing it.
Each time out, not only
that man's still backpedaling.
Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one.
I think my team's complete.
Both sides
Once I get the
playing at
linebackers,
optimal
we should pick it
level.
out.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone.
He's probably good. How the fuck did you get? You traded me in? I don't know, buddy.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has and a double coverage, and it's intercepted? And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
And past the 30, down to about the 27. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, Someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed on to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Real quick, ready?
Running again with Barkley on second down. Nice move at the 5. And he can't quite get there. Tackled.
How's that not a touchdown, bruh?
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better
Keep
feeling
trying
than
to punch
running
the ball.
right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
He don't got freight train.
These guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of
That's all I'm going to work on after this is power back shit. Well, see, in the other league, I got Nick Chubb to the point where he's just as fast as Saquon is.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down.
Yeah, so I already got basically
some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there,
right,
that's a big day.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now. Jackson from the shotgun. He finds his man complete. It's Flowers. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Jackson. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 69 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this 1st half.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
On 3rd down, Jackson flushed out right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are able to add on to their 1st half lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it is 28-0.
Nah.
Tucker now
I'm just saying, the Saints roster stinks, bro. Like, I'd fucking be like, fuck this league. Like that. Like who do I have to respect on this roster?
And ultimately cannot get this
Kamara is not even a. But I'm saying Kamara is not even a fucking like a liable threat in Madden. Period.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they sit now at 500 on the year. And Charles, this was a team that really
he's not the Alvin Kamara he used
first
to be.
month or so of the season, but they have had the hot hand lately, winning 3 straight.
I would agree. It's almost hard to believe that this is the same team because we followed them pretty closely throughout this season.
Sure, like for real.
I know I thought this is going to be a really tough
year for
this
like
crew,
for
so
real.
Credit to them for turning the ship around.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara.
Like,
that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do about this team right now, bro. He just tried to dump
it. Take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing?
But I'm saying, what can you do, dog? Like, for real, what can you do?
They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions.
Bruh, how?
They played awfully well, swarming to the
how
ball
can you run
here
it,
in the
dog?
first half.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the stakes.
And he's upended at the 33.
Like I'm trying to mix it up a little bit so that,
and after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. Like, the guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
I'm really not. I'm just trying to.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson.
I know niggas be really running the score up in this league, like in league. Like I be like, that shit is so.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Really treacherous to me. Unless the dude's like talking shit and then he's really not good. I'm not gonna do that.
Any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Even though it's not unrealistic, though.
And we hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores.
And he's your entire offense.
Like,
that's nuts for somebody to have like one player and you can't stop that one player. But that's what I be saying. Like even Chubb, like in the other league, Chubb is my one guy. So it's like, bro, if you can't stop Chubb,
here's
then
Jackson.
What are you out here doing?
He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He finds his man.
Yeah, my man not even moving, dog.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down as
they're able to get it might not be nothing he can do about it, to be honest. Like,
as an unbiased observer,
with the talent on his team,
it's not it. What they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Right.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And that one
Lamar, who are you throwing that
behind
to?
him, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Here's Jackson to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker now to add the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
I'm really not even going bullshit.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. And why do you go out and trade for a guy like this defensively? Well, an instant impact in your pass rush is reason number one.
And let's think about it. You want a guy who can create big plays for your team. Takeaways, fumbles, you name it. That's what you want from a big-time player on the defensive side of the ball.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
My man just messaged me and said GG at halftime. Yeah, I hope he don't concede, but
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for
don't care.
quarter number 3.
For real, you think so?
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
I don't know. He's picking the play.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
But dude, I do got two guys
on
that are
deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster in the first half. So where do they go from here?
Way up right now.
Well, first thing they have to
and he's just
remember
standing in the
is that
pocket.
what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely.
No, my whole team, every X Factor I have on my team has their X Factor right now.
Together here in the second
Offensively and defensively.
After the sack on first down, Carr.
And he just standing in the pocket. He done. He don't care.
Taken down for
He gonna let me get some stats, I
this
guess.
game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks.
No, Myles Garrett's sacked me in the other league.
They recorded it.
Yeah, he might try to go to get that now too. I don't know though.
On play action, now Carr.
Oh, good catch. I thought I took that.
And mark him down way up close to the
Good
39. A real letdown defensively. That was
that was that Andy Dalton dart, right?
But they allow the conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Carr. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, this is
No, that one game though for sure.
Because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side
Andy
of the
Dalton out
field.
here throwing
So
darts.
as a
I said,
defender,
who?
you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked
Throwing
off.
darts
and
where?
then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Carr now on first down. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And down he goes.
Chasing fucking Miles is living in the backfield. He's just holding on to the football.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play?
Yeah, but that also
inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Another try after the 1st down sack. Carr. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them.
I mean, I figured that's who was going to throw it to.
But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there. There's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Just not a whole
I don't know how to do it.
I
don't know how you do that
carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. They go play action now. Jackson. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 60 yards.
Zay Flowers. That's my dude. And I mean, yeah, Zay Flowers runs past people too for sure. Him and Watkins are gonna just run past people for sure.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
He do. We got like a 90. We got like a 92. 92, 93, somewhere in there. He's like mid 90s though. And he got that bazooka, and I got the bazooka X Factor jump.
A 13-yard touchdown run, and the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
That's that Saquon cut right there.
And a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk it.
You still got your 1st round pick, right? You got 2.
It's a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception.
He hiked the ball, and Myles Garrett was in the backfield.
And doesn't that just sum up football?
Look at that play.
We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
We'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here.
That might have been the greatest trade. That might have been the greatest trade in history. I give up 2 firsts and my superstar to get him in a second.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA
Him and Saquon made his team really tough. If only I could have found a way to keep Raekwon, bro. If I could have kept Raekwon, this would have been the best front in the history, bro. That front 6 would have been tough. Well, he was trying to stack young talent. But I told him I needed Chase if he wanted Raekwon. For Raekwon to be a part of the deal, Chase had to be a part of the deal, bro. I was like, I can give you Mark and get a first from you, but
boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
If you want Raekwon to be a part of it,
no, they accept the
Chase got to be a part of it,
and push the offense backwards a bit. Now Carr throwing on second down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Part of my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many
you can
points,
tell that some of these plays
absolutely
are purposeful.
astounding effort by every player involved.
On purpose, is it? For sure.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Fuck, I forgot the game. Come on, how am I going to watch the game in my TV series? My TV series is like that, though. I'm probably late. I'm late as shit to the party, but
they've been okay.
That shit is like that, though.
Thus far. This will be
SWAT,
third and forever.
It's like, it's 5 seasons in, but my dude is in it, and that jump tough, bro.
And they'll hit him for a
That's my
loss
guy.
Back to his 2-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings
said
up
what?
4th. I think this offense specifically.
I don't care that I'm late. That shit was tough.
They have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
What is going on here, bro? Oh, he's probably punting it. Oh, no, he says, I'm conceding. 6 minutes left, bro.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
Oh, my God.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
Oh, my God. This nigga is...
They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
There comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he's able to get it out of there. This is a pretty good
you might as well concede early in the second half. Like, why wait till the last 5 minutes of the game?
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk
about I'm wasting my time, bro. Why not just you wasted your time by playing the game? Like, why not just give me the forced win if you was fucking like, what the fuck? If you was just gonna concede, just fucking give me the win and I don't gotta play this shit at all. Wasting my time, nigga. You're wasting your time for like the last 5 minutes, bro. Come on.
Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
Now every time I see this nigga, now I'm at
the last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Like, why?
Play action. It's Jackson. He sets to fire deep.
I got trash his dumbass every time I see him.
Baltimore. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Ravens are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Justin Tucker in the kickoff for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Do.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Sean gonna say he a kid. What you expect? I don't give a fuck if he a kid. I'm not playing this kid ever again. Give me my force win anytime you see this
Following the penalty, it's Kamara.
Motherfucker on my.
Be taken down here at about the 23.
No, I mean, he's playing the game, but I'm not about to do this, bro.
A lot more than that here on third down.
He said, "You're stat fat, bro. I was chewing the clock and everything. You're the one that's not moving. What do you mean to do?
But in this case, how about
you hike the ball and then stand there with the quarterback."
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
You're stat padding at this point. No, it's 8 minutes left in the fucking quarter. You mean kneel 3 times and punt it back to you to stand there? Like, what the fuck you want me to do? I'm over this bitch chewing the clock, running the football.
Davis navigating his way into the backfield for a tackle for loss. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. Boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 111 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better really as the night's going on. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Titans are sorry as shit.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Yeah.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, my team was terrible at the time that I beat the Titans.
Take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll run it again with Barkley. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Jackson now. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's got room. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points.
I sent him a gift and said, I got to show you the gift.
That's all the stuff that we saw happen today.
I'm about to send you the same gift just so you can see what it was.
My question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Boy, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed to sleep. So for the Ravens, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile,